and I never really thought I'd say this, but I'm actually excited for Black Ops 2 release, man. Can't wait to get my hands on Black Ops. I actually, well, sorry to ramble. Originally I wanted to make this a review of the game, which I will get to in a minute, but I want to talk about my whole Black Ops story real quick. So originally I went to GameStop, and I had pre-ordered it over there, whatever. Put down the $5. And then I started thinking about it. It's like, I don't really want to support GameStop. So, as you guys all know, like one guy when I was over there, he had an iPhone with him, right? An iPhone 3G. And he wanted to trade it in because GameStop now takes iPhones for some reason. I have no clue why. GameStop is buying iPhones from people and reselling it to customers. So this guy came in with an iPhone 3G, which you could sell online on Craigslist or Amazon for about $100 right now, since it's a really old phone. Not that old, but relatively old. You could sell it for around $100, something like 120. Walks into GameStop, right? He's right in front of me in line. Goes up to the cashier. He's like, I heard you guys buy iPhones now. The guy's like, yeah, that's what's up. So the guy's like, alright, how much would you guys give me for my iPhone 3G since I just upgraded to an iPhone 5? So this guy gives him a look, and then he goes on the computer, right? He starts typing up iPhone 3 or whatever, and I don't blame the guy who's behind the cashier and who's working at GameStop, because it's not up to him how much he can give that guy for the iPhone, because this is all a GameStop system. He has to follow GameStop protocol and rules. So this guy goes in the system, types up iPhone 3 or whatever. I don't know what he was doing, but then he looks back up at the guy. He's like, most I can give you mine is $9. And I'm like, holy shit, $9 for a phone that he spent potentially $800 on? I mean, think about it. This iPhone unlocked back when it was brand new. If you buy it brand new without a contract, it's about $600 to $800. Same thing with iPhone 5 right now. It's gonna run you about $800 without a contract unlocked. It's like over 2-3 years, or maybe more than 2 years, like 4 years. 4 years. Over 4 years, this phone goes from being $800, and GameStop wants to buy it from $9 freaking dollars. Also, I remember one time I bought Spider-Man, and I wanted to trade it into GameStop's to buy something else. So I go to GameStop and I go to trade in Spider-Man. This is when the game came out. This is like a few months after. I can't remember, but probably 6 months after the game came out, or maybe a year. I go up to the guy. I'm like, "How much would you give me for the Spider-Man disc?" And he's like, 87 cents. I'm like, "Are you shitting me right now? 87 cents for a game that I spent? I believe I spent $40 or $30 on it at the time, because I bought it used or something like that. I think I bought it used, but he was like 87 cents. I'm like, that's bullshit, man. I'm out of here. And I ended up just keeping it, even though I don't play the game. But I think I still have it somewhere, even though I don't play it, and I haven't played it since. I'm like, screw that. You guys are not going to make money off a game that you're only going to give me 80 cents from. And that's why you guys shouldn't really trade in your stuff to GameStop. Sell it online on Craigslist. You'll get a lot more money. Plus, don't support a freaking greedy-ass company like that. They're not helping you out. They just want to cheat you out and make as much profit as they can. Which, although they are the business and they should be making as much profit as they can, it's not... You shouldn't be ripping off customers that much. I mean, at least give me $5 for that CD. Like something reasonable, something that actually makes sense. Not 87 cents, not $9 for an iPhone. I mean, doesn't make any sense. But anyways, going into the review of the game, Machinima hooked me up with a copy, Need for Speed Most Wanted. This game just came out yesterday, Tuesday, October 30th, I believe. Great game for a lot of you guys who like to play racing games. Back in the day, I used to be into Gran Turismo. I don't know how many of you guys remember that, but GTR. Used to play Gran Turismo on the PS2 back in the day a lot, and I had a lot of fun on it, man. I had a lot of fun on it, man. It was a pretty good game. I loved racing with friends, so on and so forth. I haven't gotten the chance to race with friends on this game, just because I don't know. I haven't played it much. I played it for a total maybe 3-4 hours of game time, maybe 5 hours, because I don't know, I just haven't really been into Xbox recently. But this game so far, 3, 4, 5 hours, but it is a fun game to play. My favorite part is what you're seeing right now, is when you run away from the police. Well, you essentially have to do something where the police realize that you're... Well, do something that can get the attention of the police. Hit a police car, go speed past the police. Actually, I don't even think that counts. I think you have to hit a police or something like that for them to actually chase you. But once they start chasing you, man, this shit's a ton of fun. They pretty much start chasing you, and if you look at the heat, it kind of reminds me of Grand Theft Auto, but you can't run, you have to stay in the car. But anyways, it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto, how you have stars, but in this game you have heat. So the more heat you have, the more police will be after you, and the more serious they'll be in trying to get you. So pretty much, right now I'm at 4, and eventually I get to 6, which is the highest level of heat. And pretty much you just have to dodge the police and don't let them get you, man. If they surround you for a long time and they corner you and you can't move, I think it's like 3-4 seconds. Then they catch you and you're screwed. And then I don't know what happened. I don't think your car gets taken. You just start all over again or whatever. You just get back into the main menu, but or not the main menu, but just into the street in your car that you were in when they caught you or when they stopped you, whatever, you know. So essentially, do I think this game is worth? You know what? Before I start talking about that, some main features of the game: you can race. There's all sorts of challenges and races and cars you can acquire like this. This is a lot of one fun thing I like too was when the police are chasing you can go through these repair shops. You can just drive through and it automatically repairs and changes color. And also when your police are chasing you can go up, get next to a car that you already have, press Y on it, do a little switcheroo, and run away with a different car. But they'll still be after you. But it's still fun to go around and switch cars. You know what I mean. I don't have nitrous on the game yet, which is a big fun thing about the game. I don't have nitrous yet because I've been playing with all sorts of different cars. I haven't been focusing on one car to get nitrous or a new suspension, whatever they call it on the game, whatever, a new transmission or anything like that for the car. So moving on, for my 3, 4, 5 hours of playtime, do I think this game is worth $60? Because that's what it's going to come down to. Are you going to spend $60 on this game? Should you spend $60 on this game? If you're a hardcore racing fanatic, yes, it is worth $60. You'll have a ton of fun with this. It has a lot of playability, which means that you can play it on and on and on. You won't get bored because there's so many different game types. It seemed like my thing had stopped recording for a second, but I guess it isn't. But like I said, there's a lot of things you can do in the game. It's a ton of fun. There's a lot of game types. You can do this all day, man. You can just run away from the police and you'll have tons of fun. I think I did this offline too, which is a big selling point. You don't have to be online to do these things. So that's a big selling point for me because sometimes I don't have, or the internet's cut off, or I don't have a cable plugged into my Xbox or something like that. So I just played something like this, an offline game. Sometimes I used to play NBA 2K11, and now I can play this game, so this is pretty cool. But if you're not a hardcore, you know, you like racing games guy, and you're not really into them, like you're just thinking about picking up this game, I suggest that you wait and pick this game up for you know, 6 months to 1 year down the line when the game is cheaper, maybe about $20 to $30, and then you can pick this game up and have fun with it and maybe resell it later on. But that's about it. The video has ended. Damn, that ended quick. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in a comment. Leave a rating, leave a favorite, share with your friends, share me on, check me out on Twitter. But anyways, I'll see you guys in Black Ops 2. Peace. Woo.